Hey guys, it's Telly, your favorite vibrational influencer, and today I want to discuss what is consciousness. In my last video, I discussed the conscious mind versus the subconscious mind with notes from Neville Goddard's book, Feeling is the Secret. But I think that it's extremely important to mention what consciousness is because consciousness is at the core of everything. It's at the core of who we are as human beings. So I want to read some of this article from this website called Very Well Mind, and I will link the website in the description box in case you want to check it out. So here's their take on what is consciousness, which I resonate with, so I wanted to share it with you guys. What is consciousness? Consciousness refers to your individual awareness of your unique thoughts, memories, feelings, sensations, and environments. Essentially, your consciousness is your awareness of yourself and the world around you. This awareness is subjective and unique to you. If you can describe something you are experiencing in words, then it is part of your consciousness. Your conscious experiences are constantly shifting and changing. For example, in one moment you may be focused on reading this article. Your consciousness may then shift to the memory of a conversation you had earlier with a coworker. Next, you might notice how uncomfortable your chair is, or maybe you are mentally planning dinner. This ever-shifting stream of thoughts can change dramatically from one moment to the next, but your experience of it seems smooth and effortless. Types of consciousness. There are a number of things that can cause changes or alterations in consciousness. Some of these occur naturally, while others are the result of things such as drugs or damage to the brain. Changes to consciousness can also result in changes in perception, thinking, understanding, and interpretations of the world. Some different states of consciousness include dreams, hallucinations, hypnosis, meditation, sleep, and states induced by psychoactive drugs. There are two normal states of awareness: consciousness and unconsciousness. Altered levels of consciousness can also occur, which may be caused by medical or mental conditions that impair or change awareness. Altered types of consciousness include coma, confusion, delirium, disorientation, lethargy, or a stupor. Doctors and healthcare professionals may use different assessments to measure and assess levels of consciousness. So I wanted to share this with you guys because I felt like reading about what consciousness is extremely important, and it's extremely important to note that consciousness is continuously changing and shifting based on us, based on our thoughts, based on what we're doing in our lives. So it's really important to be consciously aware of what you're conscious of. It's so important, and I hope this resonated with you. I'm going to link the whole entire article in the description if you want to read the rest. There's still quite more of the article that I did not read. And skimming through it, I think that I would like to read actually two more paragraphs from this. So I want to read these two paragraphs because I feel like they're important. Theories of consciousness. One of the problems with the study of consciousness is the lack of a universally accepted operational definition. Descartes proposed the idea of "I think, therefore I am," suggested that the very act of thinking demonstrates the reality of one's existence and consciousness. While today, consciousness is generally defined as an awareness of yourself and the world, there are still debates about the different aspects of this awareness. Research on consciousness has focused on understanding the neuroscience behind our conscious experiences. Scientists have even utilized brain scanning technology to seek out specific neurons that might be linked to different conscious events. Modern researchers have proposed two major theories of consciousness: integrated information theory and global workspace theory. Integrated information theory. This approach looks at consciousness by learning more about the physical processes that underlie our conscious experiences. The theory attempts to create a measure of the integrated information that forms consciousness. The quality of an organism's consciousness is represented by the level of integration. This theory tends to focus on whether something is conscious and to what degree it is conscious. Global workspace theory. This theory suggests that we have a memory bank from which the brain draws information to form the experience of conscious awareness. While integrated information theory focuses more on identifying whether an organism is conscious, the global workspace theory offers a much broader approach to understanding how consciousness works. While consciousness has intrigued philosophers and scientists for thousands of years, experts clearly have a long way to go in our understanding of the concept. Researchers continue to explore the different bases of consciousness, including the physical, social, cultural, and psychological influences that contribute to our conscious awareness. So that was the article from the Very Well Mind, and I will link it down in the info section in case you guys want to read it for yourself. And thank you guys for listening, and please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on